I'm starving and I need a pancake. I always use this little double burner pan for when I'm making pancakes. It's Nordic ware. It's grilling on this side and flat on this side. And it goes over 2 burners so I can make a lot of pancakes and I love it. I'm telling you that now so it can heat up while I'm making the batter. Another thing that I like to prep before I actually get any of the dry ingredients ready is some buttermilk. Since I use soy milk in this house, I have to fake the buttermilk. I just take about a teaspoon, half a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and add some soy milk into it. I do about a cup. And then I let this sit while I'm prepping everything else. In a mixing bowl, I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of flour. I just use all-purpose flour. I'm sure it'd be great with whole wheat. I honestly probably should. 1/4 cup of white sugar, tablespoon of egg replacer, tablespoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking soda. If you're not using buttermilk, don't add the baking soda. It's not gonna do anything. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna give that a stir. And now my buttermilk is going in. And I'm gonna fill this up with water now. You can do all milk if you want. I just feel like it doesn't matter. And I might as well save some of my milk. And now I just add water in until it gets to the consistency that I like. You can also use this recipe for waffles. Just add a couple teaspoons of oil. Pancake batter is one of those things that you don't want to overmix. It's okay to have some clumps. This is what mine's looking like. That's what I'm going with. And if you know anything about my daughter, you know she loves the chocolate chip. So today's are gonna be all chocolate chips. Sorry, Ryan. No pancakes are for you today. Trying to get through this bag of chocolate chips. They're just not my favorite, but I could also really go for a chocolate chip pancake. So we're using them. Beautiful. Now I'm just gonna cook these up. I love using that pan because it only took me 2 rounds of making like 6 pancakes to be done. So I wasn't slaving away at the stovetop forever, so that was so nice. I'm attempting to eat 3 pancakes. We'll see how this goes. I feel like 2 is sort of what I normally go for. I'm putting butter on and syrup. I'm sort of the more syrup the merrier kind of girl. My husband is not that way, and he's always a little disgusted by the amount of syrup that I use. I never make my pancakes any other way. This is my go-to, and they're so good. The perfect, simple, easy pancake recipe.